Alright, my buddy's got his truck up here and he's had some issues with some noise, static, buzzy sounds, speakers cutting out, things of that nature, and he thinks might possibly have blown his dash speakers, maybe have blown his tweeters and A-pillars. So we're going to go through the whole thing and figure out what's going on with it. We're going to chase it down. Right now, he's cleaning all the stuff out of his truck that he has in there because he cleaned a bunch of stuff out of his big truck. So there's that. What do you think?
I think that it's nice having somebody who has the time that can look at stuff. That's what I think.
All right. So back here, we got a big old sub box.
Yeah, maybe lift up that sub box here.
Yeah.
Both amps are at the other end.
Yeah. And what you got back here? 2 10s?
Yeah.
I think it's 2 10s. Yeah.
Here, give me a second over.
And
I'll raise it up for you. You go. Put that up over there. It's the boom boom bag.
uh-huh.
Here you go.
Yeah, so we need to go through here and redo all this.
Yeah, this is
Running the 2 DS18s,
and these are Memphis's and then 2 DS18s.
2 Memphis 10s.
Yep.
Yeah, those are 10s. I think. Yeah, they're 10s. That's a sealed enclosure.
Yep.
So we need to start over back here and clean this up some.
But
And
now I have no door speakers back here.
no, we
Just
ain't
the
gonna
front.
bother with that.
So just letting you know.
Yeah. We just need to start over by cleaning this stuff up and work our way from here back to the stereo.
But
Because I think maybe we have some bad RCAs.
yeah, you gave me a couple set to put on there, but I never traced it back.
And never chased them down. Okay.
So
All right, so we'll end up having to, yeah, well, let's get that going. All right, so this is what's going on in the front right now. And it's a bit of a mess. Let's see here.
processor's right there.
So there's a DSP up under here, and this is kind of a mess. We're gonna fix all of this though, all of this. All right, first thing I'm doing is we're getting in here and separating all this and figuring out what goes where. And what I'm wanting to do is move the DSP to the back. It was up under here, and we're going to move it to the back, and we're going to get rid of all the stuff we don't need up here and clean this up as best we can, and then move the DSP back to the back. So what we're doing now is extending the speaker output from the factory stereo to make it reach back to the back. That's going to be the harness that plugs into the DSP. And I'm going to mount the DSP back here somewhere in this area, probably right where it's sitting at. And I'm going to go from there. But yep, get her done. We're using the high level inputs on the DSP and coming from the speaker level outputs on the stereo.
I like this DSP being back here.
I know.
like it being up front.
So right now we're working on getting the wiring took care of and getting it all sorted, cleaned up, and we relocated the DSP to the back, and I'm getting ready to hook all those wires up. And when we get that all done, we have the wiring all done, neat and tidy, and put everything back together that the wiring goes behind. Then we're going to start on pulling the door panels after we listen to make sure it's working. and we're going to we're going to start changing out drivers because it's got a buzzy noises here and there and other things. We're going to listen to it and figure out what's going on with that. So we're doing the wiring first, and then we're going to do the drivers second. So what I'm doing, or what we're doing, is rebundling these wires, and we're going to straighten this mess out under here, up under there, and get it straight. Got it? I'm just going to carry this bundle up with zip ties up till it's up here nice and far, and then we're going to separate those. Now these two go over here. I need to pull those up and hide them, but in pretty good shape all the way around. So now we're going to pull this trim piece up, get these wires run underneath that trim. We got it ran under here now. Just need to cut that zip tie, secure these wires a little bit better up under here, and then we'll secure these up under here, and we'll be golden. That's good. Alright, we got these wires pulled, tucked. This one is one of the speaker wires for the front. It's all good. Everything is tucked and hid and secured. Looks a lot better. Now we'll put everything back together over here, and then go back to work over there. And then you go ahead and work on that front.
Put it back together.
Yeah. And then we got to figure this all out back here. And I got a good idea, but I gotta figure out how to mount this, and I'm gonna do that info there.
Okay.
So we're working on extending these wires and getting everything in position back here. We're getting somewhere. I decided on that location, and put ferrules on the wires, getting them all bundled, and we're having to do some creative thinking on securing these amps because, yeah, and DSP doesn't have any way to secure it. So, and if y'all are wondering about all the straw back here, that's because we ain't got the vacuum out yet, but we will have. All right, so that's how that's going to lay. We still got to position that amplifier over there, but I got the RCAs running for the bass knob on the outside away from the power. Everything was pretty good. It's not show quality, but it damn sure show is better than what it was. What do you think, Jerry?
It's 110% better. All them wires up there in the front and all this cluster back here.
Yeah.
It looks a lot better.
Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. Good deal. All right. Now here's the thing. Get the fuse up under there. Got the amp secured. Here's the thing. It's not a show build. If me personally, I would have liked to have taken the seats down and moved the amps back into the back behind the seat and do a whole lot more, but we're kind of in the middle here, you know. It needs to be neat, and it needs to be reliable, and it needs to sound good, and that's what we did. These wires right here are for the box, which is still setting up, but So I went with the most electrical thing, not as much aesthetics. I wanted everything to be, the signal path to be clear of interference, and I think I achieved that. We got the DSP in place, we got solid wiring, and it's 100% improved over what it was. Alright, we're just going to belay the wire as we go, belay it out of the way.
I got you. Okay, you're going to need to go your way.
I know, come this way.
Right there. Looks like it needs to come this way.
It does. That looks pretty close.
Yeah, it's on the...
Come back to the... Right there?
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah. See, there's that amp right there. There's the DSP right there. Pretty nice. Worked out pretty good.